In today's world, it's pretty difficult to build a gaming PC for $500 compared to 3, 4, 5 years ago. Prices of video cards and RAM have skyrocketed, but here at Amazing Deals, we were able to bring you a gaming PC that could game at 180p, low to mid settings for $500. So let's get started off with the CPU first. It's the brain of your computer. Here we have chosen the Intel Core i3-8100. Now this CPU is not the greatest. It's not gonna give you the phenomenal production, but just for gaming, it's perfect. It'll get you by. Do not expect to do video editing, video rendering on this CPU. If you're looking to live stream, I would go with the AMD, but if you just want to game and record your gameplay, this is the perfect CPU for you on a budget. Now it's time for the main star of the show, the GTX 1050. This graphics card should be viewed by everyone. Doesn't matter what budget you're on, a $500 budget, a $1,000 budget. Honestly, people overthink it, overspend it on their graphics card. GTX 1050 will be able to play all the game titles at 180p, depending on the game, such as GTA 5, Overwatch, or Far Cry 4. You might have to play on low settings, but games such as Fortnite or CSGO, aka Counter-Strike, you can play on mid to high settings. Now, next up, the RAM, the overpriced, expensive DDR4 RAM. This RAM's price is $82.88. One stick of 8 gigabytes of RAM. This will get the job done. Now, if you're looking to video editing or even video rendering, honestly, just get a 4 gigabyte or an 8 gigabyte stick in the future and you'll be solid. Next up, the hard drive, and you guessed it, it's the Western Digital Blue 1 terabyte hard drive at 7200 RPM. This hard drive's price currently is $44. You can check it. You can check out the links in the description box. The links are for all countries, for all parts. Now this hard drive, is not something special out of the ordinary, but it's a solid hard drive. It's been used in PC builds 10 years ago and it's still being used. So check it out. Now, if you want to go to a SSD, it still costs $120. You can find cheaper SSD, but honestly, you're going to be gaming. You need the space. You're going to have to make a little sacrifice on the speed, but still, it gets the job done. Western Digital Blue Caviar 1 terabyte hard drive. I was talking to an expert on gaming PCs, on building gaming PCs, and he told me to never ever go cheap on your motherboard. Never sacrifice on the motherboard. And here at Amazing Deals, we did exactly the opposite of that. We chose the cheapest motherboard possible, the Gigabyte B360M DS3H at $68.09. Now this motherboard can support up to 32 gigabytes of RAM, but the first upgrade you will look to make, it should either be the SSD, but definitely the motherboard. This motherboard is nothing shy of great things. It will get the job done for you. We're on a budget, $500. And next up, your computer case, your house of your gaming PC. The thing everyone is gonna look at first, your computer case. Now we chose here the Cooler Master Box Elite 3.1. Now I have provided a second option. It's the same price, $39.64 for both of them. The other option is $1 cheaper and has significant reviews, but this one just looked better to my eye, so that's why I decided to choose this one for the build. But honestly, nothing special here. it'll get the job done. A ATX tower. As I continued my conversation on the expert on gaming PC build, he told me next thing you don't go cheap on is the power supply. If your power supply goes out, it can fry all of your components, and there goes your PC. Now over here at Amazing Deals, we brought you the best power supply at the best price. We got the EVGA 500 watt 80 plus power supply at $39.99. It's a semi-modular power supply. It'll be much easy to build the components, put it together. Now you should really look into that when you're looking into a power supply. Is it certified? Is it 80 plus? Is it semi-modular? Fully modular? Especially if it's your first build, you should definitely go for a semi or a full modular power supply. Okay, so that concludes our video for today. Leave us some feedback in the comments below. Let us know if the video should be shorter next time. Still getting comfortable behind the mic over here. Remember guys, all the links in the description box for all the parts will take you back to your home country. So click the links below and check out the price.